Welcome to another issue of Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting. And today we're going to look at my map kit. Now, it's kind of broad in some aspects and very specific in others. So, what I have here is a bunch of state maps. Just a bunch of different ones. If anything ever did occur, I don't plan on staying in one spot for a very long time. And I don't know where I'll find myself, but I want to make sure that I have some kind of general map of the broad area. So I have a bunch of state maps. I'm always finding that I need a calculator when it comes to travel and stuff like that, to help me out with various things. So I have a calculator. Of course, at my age now, in particular, but in general, some of these maps, I find that having a magnifying glass helps a lot. So I have a nice little magnifying glass. Now, I have a road atlas, so that helps out tremendously. And this gets more specific, but not as specific as I can get. And of course, I also carry one of my pace count booklets that I made, and my beads, my pace count beads. Also, in here I have a GPS system. Let's see what we got here if I can. Of course, I'm probably not going to be able to open it up right now in time to. There we go. So right here is a small little GPS that works really well. It was inexpensive considering, but it does work very effectively. And if GPS systems still work, then I'll be able to have that. Now this here is a topographical map that I've been making sheet by sheet of my specific area, basically my entire state, really. And it's not to scale as a normal topographical map, but I do have this down to where I've got my own scale, so I know exactly what to use and how to use it for this to be for scale for me. But it's pretty thick. It's really huge. I'm not going to open it up, but it's massively thick, and it's all pieced together from 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. And I open this up and I have pretty much the entire state, plus the information on the back of each sheet. So this right here is pretty much not the complete state, but it's getting close. And now this here, I have another magnifying glass. I have a map protractor. Now this one's considerably old and tarnished. This one was one that I actually had while I was in the military, and it's been a long time ago. As you can see, it's kind of faded, but it still works. I have another newer one right here, along with a scanned copy on a clear piece of plastic, so that I have that as well. So I have two more here. Now, I'm not going to focus in very specific on this, but these are very specific maps. I mean, down to like pointing out particular houses. If you can see that marked right there, that's a specific house. And this is off of a topographical map and enlarged so that it's extremely specific. So like I said, this is a particular house, and this right here is a neighborhood, and then this is the wooded area at which I could, if necessary, hide out for a few days. Down here I have a GPS location, and this one here is a code name for this area, and then I have compass degrees marked here for the location. But I have 5 or 6 specific locations marked for general areas. There's a specific piece of woods that's holds some of my cash and stuff like that. It's here we go. This is part of another very specific map, and here's the other portion of it. This section here, again, codenamed Kilo Sierra. This right here gives me distance for the map that I'm using. Right here I have compass coordination, so that I can find it from a compass. And right here is the degrees from the compass from where I'm at now to where this place will be. And this right here is the mileage from a direct route, the mileage that it would take me to get to this particular location. And of course the back area is also part of that as well. And all the green is wooded areas. So I tend to pick areas that are very wooded, so that I feel more protected. And here's location Romeo. It's water for the most part. And then here's a few more mapping tools that I've collected. And then we go into plat maps, very specific townships and locations. It's very, very specific to my area, to which I would need. But that's general. Here's one of the topographical pages that I haven't cut and pasted yet into the larger map. And then of course I hold small town and county maps, along with state maps. And there's a few more topographical maps back here that I haven't cut and pasted, but I still have. So anyway, that's a small generalization of my my map kit that I keep. Everything in my kits can change from day to day depending on my needs, and so then I keep it all into just a little backpack type kit, and that gets carried along with me. So thanks for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting.